Alrighty, so good morning everyone. Right now it's the afternoon. I'm so used to saying good morning because I usually wake up more earlier than now. It's almost 4 p.m. But yeah, so I'm just gonna draw this person and yeah, just for practice. I feel like I haven't drawn in 2 days and I do want to warm up a little bit for tonight's portrait that I'm drawing my friend. Oops. Yeah. Recently, I have not been sleeping well. I don't know why. Okay, so it's about to rain or thunderstorm. If you guys can hear the thunder, that's what it is. I don't know. So recently, I haven't been really sleeping well. I'm not sure why. I don't drink coffee. And I don't know, it's just like I wake up in the middle of the night and I just could not fall asleep until the morning time. Yeah, pretty bad. So last night I slept around 10:30 and then woke up at 1. And since then, I'm just fully awake until 6 a.m. That's really bad. Yeah, and I feel like having a good night's sleep is usually is really important for me personally. I mean, obviously it is important for everyone having a good night's sleep, but like to me, having a good night's sleep, it can set the tone for my second day. And if I didn't have a good night's sleep and I woke up at 12, and most of the times I would feel like, oh my God, my day is doomed. I have nothing done. You know, it just feels really, really unproductive. Yeah. And then, I don't know, I have not been feeling that motivated compared to a month ago. I'm not sure why. Yeah, so that's that recently. I feel like if my sleep is better, I'll be more productive, but like, it's tough, man. If my sleep is not good, it's just, yeah. And I try not to be too harsh to myself, as in like, oh, because we're so busy every single day, like being harsh on myself, having like everything done, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't know. Is it that I'm not eating properly? But I am in some way, I think. Not as good as before, but yeah, I don't know. I need to think of what's keeping me awake at night. Yeah, recently I have more comments than before, obviously, and all the comments, you guys have been like really, really nice to me, even if sometimes my drawing sucks, but like really encouraging, which I really appreciate. And yeah, everyone's just really nice in the community. And sometimes I would get really surprised that there would be people commenting on like a long piece of comment. I mean like, wow, you want to dedicate this much time to write this much comment to me? That's crazy. It's pretty cool though. But yeah. I think I should make his face a little bit longer. And yeah, recently, since I'm not, being as productive as before, starting to have some self-doubts as well, for sure. I mean, like everyone has it, of course. Yeah, doubting that if, I am improving in the portraits or not, even if this is even useful. Useful in the sense that, improving my own skills is it useful, or like, I don't know. So having these doubts that like where am I going with this, you know? But yeah, people say that you have to trust the process, but sometimes it is really hard to trust the process when you don't see anything or when you don't feel that you're improving, I guess. Oh yeah, this is a huge thunder. I think it's about to rain. I think it is raining. I love the rain, to be honest. But if the rain comes in my window, I shall close the window. And yeah, sometimes I'm thinking of like, how can I progress from here? I want to take some artists' Patreon to see like what their approach is like towards portraiture, and then see. Okay, comparing nose. I think, yeah, I'm just warming up for tonight's portrait for my friend. Let me see, this part should be here. My weekend has been well, I guess. Friday I met two of my friends, one from downstairs that I saw him, and we catched up with each other. We haven't talked to each other in a long while. I haven't seen him around. And nighttime, I was drawing one of my friend's portrait. I didn't record it because I just didn't really feel like it. I just want to take my time and then chat with my friend, and that's it. Yeah, sometimes I would feel this way. I don't feel the pressure to record. Well, just a little bit of pressure to record, as in like for content, but I know I'm gonna practice daily, so I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, and then Saturday, slept in until 1 p.m. and then got up at 3. Went to eat ice cream, which is really nice. And nighttime, I think I went to do some groceries. I went to buy some plants, which you can see over there at the corner. Some new ones, some potting soil, stuff like that. Yeah, Sunday I was working. And after work, I attended one of my friends', I guess, celebration. They just got engaged. Really cute couple. Love them. Yeah, it was chill. Monday, which is today, we have a long weekend. I guess it's a civic holiday. To me, I really barely remember any holidays because right now, each day, to me, it's kind of the same. I do the same thing every single day, and it just really doesn't matter as much if it's a public holiday or not. So I kind of like that because most people, they're really excited about a long weekend and then like celebrating long weekends, going out. But like for me, it kind of feels like they are kind of, I don't know, like trading 5-day work week for that extra day of vacation, I guess. Let me see, I feel like his nose is a little bit long. Do I want to change it or not? Yeah, his nose is definitely a little bit long. If I change the nose, I'll have to change the face shape and change like where his eye is, like his eye socket. Yeah, let's change it. It shouldn't be that hard to change. And if I change his eyes, his ear has to be changed as well. Yeah. That's the fun part of drawing, I guess, and painting. It's not raining yet? Interesting. And some of the comments, I read all of them since, I don't have that much comments, but like, some of the comments are really nice. As in, they feel like watching my video, it feels like they're talking to a friend, which I totally appreciate. I feel like that's the vibe I want to give off. Like, you're doing your thing, I'm doing my thing, and then we're both doing our thing. And yeah, we're just like chatting, I guess. I honestly love that kind of feeling. The angle of his nose. Like, my nose is just a little bit more hooked, but his nose is not as hooked. So let me see, how can I change that? Here. This looks like his nostril is really big. Now his lips is too far down. Nice, I guess. His chin is a little bit too long on mine. Just gonna take my time for this one, I guess. I try, but my camera can only record 30 minutes. I didn't bring my umbrella. Hopefully it stops soon, this rain. Oh yeah, when I'm awake in the middle of the night, these days what I realized, I really like watching those, I don't know, Korean soap operas, soap dramas, as in like those fast versions, as in like a whole episode, not whole episode, like a whole soap drama, but they finish it in a couple of hours, maybe like 1 or 2 hours, and someone is talking about this, giving you those, like an overview of this drama. I think my face for him is a little bit too fat, too chubby. Yeah, so I really like to watch that, which is pretty bad because I know like once I start watching these TV shows, I cannot stop. Like, when I was younger, I loved watching anime, and then I know that once I start a series, I just cannot stop. Like, I'm not going to, listen to class. I am not going to do my homework. Yeah, really bad. So once I realized that I have this tendency to like this obsession tendency. I was like, okay, no, we're not doing that again. Yeah. So I just kind of control myself in a way, like eliminating these stuff happening just by not watching TV shows. Yeah. So a lot of times I don't really have a lot of stuff in common with my friends because sometimes they will watch TV shows. It's not like I don't want to, but I just feel like I have, I don't know, other stuff to do. Nice. I like his eyes. Oh, sorry. I'm scratching myself. I feel like the microphone picked it up pretty good. Yeah. I really love the rain. I love hearing raindrops. It's just really soothing. And especially if you're under the umbrella or you're in the car and you're listening to the rain, it's nice. I like that. Let me see where his nose, maybe here. And what I realized, like my previous portraits, in order to make it look good, I guess, on just in general or just on picture, like the black and white, the shadow part needs to be pretty dark. Like I realized before, my shadow, they're not dark enough. They are shadow, you can tell it's shadows, but like they're just not pronounced. Like I was just comparing why some portraits they look pretty good and some are just okay. And then what I realized is that the shadow really makes a huge difference. Like I should go darker on the shadows, that's what I meant. I'm just gonna shadow this part. And I don't know, sometimes when I talk to my friends, when I haven't seen them in a while, and obviously we ask each other, oh, how's it going, blah, blah, blah. I feel like, because most of them, they're in corporate, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like something is different. Different in the sense that I don't know what to ask them, you know, if they're in the office, like what to talk to them about. Like, should I talk to them about policies or stuff like that, or how many people are laid off? Because I'm not familiar with the office environment, right? And then usually when they ask me like what's going on, I have so many things that's happening. Like even if it's just been a month or so, it's like a huge change for me. And I just feel like, I don't know, like a little bit different from my friends, I guess. I'm not sure if it's good or bad. I just feel like there is a difference. Like either they're seeing me hopping from job to job or whatever, or yeah. I don't know. Is it getting really dark? It's getting really dark in my camera, right? Apologies. Because even in person, I'm like, can't really see properly. Okay. I think it's about to start to rain. Like all of a sudden, the street is quiet. Oh wow. And a subscriber asked me to draw Dean Martin's. I'm just gonna find like a good reference photo for him and then draw it someday. So please give me time. Thank you. Yeah, whatever. I'll lighten his eyebrow part and then darken this part. Darken. Give it a little bit more angular shape, I guess. Cool. His eye doesn't really look like him. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of feel like, how can I progress from this portrait thing? Like, do I have any improvements? You know? The self-doubt is pretty intense sometimes. And then, like, sometimes I do feel like no matter how much I draw, I don't know. I really don't want to say this, but it feels like I'm never gonna get good enough to the point that, like, what I want to achieve. It kind of, I shouldn't say that, but like, I do sometimes have that kind of feeling, you know? It's like, wow, how do people achieve that type of skill and stuff like that? It doesn't really look like him. Okay, whatever. What's wrong? Let's see. I think the placement of his mouth, maybe. And the placement of this eye. It should be down a little bit, I feel like. But it's fine. It's going to be just a quick sketch. I'm done with this one. Yeah, sometimes I doubt that, you know, no one really likes it. No one really likes what I do. There's always self-doubt. But it really depends on how you handle it, how you manage it. But you know, sometimes it just creeps in and you'll just have to let it be. All right, I think I'm done with this one. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm probably gonna do a couple more. Oh, let's see. I'm probably gonna do a couple more just to warm up a little bit. I think my forehead is too narrow, like his is wider a little bit. And what else? Eye placement, of course. Yeah, probably. Okay, that's done for this portrait. This is 5th, 24. I have my signature. Okay, thanks everyone for watching. See you guys in the next video.